Okay, we're going to call this meeting to order now. Sorry for the delay. First item on the agenda is the roll call.
Okay.
We'll do that.
Okay. I've already marked you down. That's okay.
Okay.
I got it.
So we'll skip that. We're good. Item number 3 is the election of the chair and vice chair. We will skip that also until we get a full complement of people here. And the swearing in of members, number 4. Rich is already sworn in.
Thanks.
And so we're going to have to insert an item 4A in here, approval of the minutes for May 21, 2018. So do I hear a motion to approve the minutes?
I move the minutes be approved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, number 5. Case number, and I'll swear the people in just a minute, but I'll read the case number. Case number 0119 to request a variance. Town of Holden Beach Code of Ordinances, Chapter 15, Section 157.060D3, 157.6.060D7A, 157.060D9. Substantial improvement structures shall meet current local, state, and federal regulations. This request is for 918 Boulevard West. Okay, anyone who is going to speak today, I need to swear you in. So, who will be speaking for your group? You think if anyone thinks they're going to talk, now I need to swear you in, or you can't talk.
This will free you up to talk.
Yeah, just in case. I don't know.
Place your left hand on the Bible and raise your right hand. I promise or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me God. Thank you.
And are you Sylvia?
I'm Sarah. This is Sylvia. That's what I said.
Okay.
She probably needed to do that too.
That's okay. I just wanted to put your name so I could have it for the record.
Okay, we'll call.
Yeah, she probably needs to swear.
Okay. Raise your right hand.
That's my right hand. No, this is my right hand.
Do you promise or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, who would like to speak first for the Casper family? Does anybody want to speak for the Casper family?
That's me.
Yeah, somebody better speak.
Yeah, you better speak.
Oh, I have to go over there.
Yes, ma'am, please.
It's on. It's on.
Yeah, I hear it.
It's an annoying thump going on.
I don't even hear it, so am I dead?
Yes.
So we'd like for you to state your case for this board, please.
I'm new at this, so I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to be doing this. Our case is that we're looking for parents to not have to move our home. We went through a terrible loss with Hurricane Florence. We've had big ordeals trying to get the house rebuilt to find out now that it had to be resurveyed. They found us too close to the property line. They're asking us to move the house. We honestly do not have the funds to move the house and to rebuild a house. We would like to have our house rebuilt, so we're asking forbearance so that we don't have to move the house. We've been in touch with the inspector, Tim, and Mr. Coleman, our contractor. Mr. Holden here is our realtor. But, I'm not sure. We just, like to be able to get started building our house back after it being out of it almost a year. We're losing rent because of it, because it is a rental home that we rent out. It's been a hardship to keep the the mortgage paid on it because we lost the renters out of it. It just seems like it's one thing after the other to get it started, to get it back on track. The house has been, she purchased the house in 1993, and so it's been here since then. I'm not sure I'm not sure of the owner prior to her, but I do know that her and my dad purchased it in 93.
And there's if I understand correctly, there's no changes to the outside dimensions that would further encroach on the property line, right?
No. We are going to have to do some upgrades on the home itself, put new siding and windows, but as far as,
You're not adding a porch.
we're not
or
adding
anything.
anything to it, no, sir. So none of that's changed.
Do you have some technical, thank you. You can,
Are you through?
do you
Yes,
have-
unless I need to stand here.
You might have to come back up here, so you can sit right over here if you
Okay.
like. Did you want to speak too, sir?
Yes, sir. My name is Wade Coleman. I'm with Seacast Incorporated. I'm the contractor for Casper's house. I think the issue occurred, I built the house in 1983. When I built it, it met all of the criteria, the setbacks, the right-of-way for Ocean Boulevard West. The problem, I don't know how it happened, but it sometime here after Hazel, the actual Ocean Boulevard West got moved. It actually goes to the left there. The problem arose when Hurricane Florence, when they had all the damage, substantial damage. The value of the damage was over 50% of the value of the house. We had to bring everything up to code, which included getting a new survey showing all the setbacks. That's when it was determined that the setbacks now on the front, the right-of-way of Ocean Boulevard West, was right up next to the house, which is incorrect. That is wrong.
So if I may ask, is there an offset problem on Marlin, or is it just on OBW?
It's OVW.
OBW. Because it's pretty close to the street on Marlin too, but it's,
Yeah.
right.
That's not uncommon either. Those side streets weren't built in the middle of the center of the right of ways either.
When the road was damaged during the hurricane, and when it was put back in the wrong place.
That's what happened here.
So the houses were set according to where the right-of-way was put when the state put the road back, which was okay at the time. Now it is not.
Anything else?
I think that's all.
Okay, you can sit down with this lady if you'd like, and Ms. Casper, and we'll have Tim to bring his case up.
It's not my case. I'm not here. I'm not a prosecutor.
Um,
I will tell you this, that there's several things here, but there is a hardship here. They didn't bring up their hardship. The hardship is that if our ordinance requires that everything be brought into conformance if there's a 50% damage to a home or improvement. If she was doing a natural improvement, I don't know that it would be considered a hardship. But she got a hole in her roof and the whole entire house flooded. And she ended up in this position based off of the hurricane. Now, I can't waive that in my position, but y'all can. But the truth of the matter is that she wouldn't be in this position if it weren't for a hurricane, because she would not have had to do the improvements that she's had to do. And at the same time, it's not their fault that the house sits too close to the property line, or sits inside the setbacks, based on the fact that all the houses down there are sitting inside the setbacks. It is the intent of my department to address that. It just so happened this was the one that we'd come off on first. I was unaware. There is a row of houses down there where that road moved that are all non-conforming, that were conforming when they were built. They built them to the requirements, but when the road moved, it inadvertently made them non-conforming. The repairs that they want to do does not add to the non-conformity of the house. If you allow her to build back, it's not adding to the non-conforming. It's not changing anything that's already non-conforming based off of something that they had no control over.
Okay.
Both the cause and the effect is not their fault. That's all I can tell you. The real hardship is a hurricane hit her. And it created a 50-cent problem that she can't get around based off of our ordinances. It's just that I can't waive it. Y'all have to.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why you have a board of adjustments.
Yeah, so based on what you've said, the town essentially says, okay, because of the issue.
It is my opinion that we need to approve her request based on the hardship. It's a hurricane, and she definitely is not in charge of where the DOT puts her right of ways. So that created the non-conformance. The hurricane made it a fact that she wouldn't be able to build back. Both of them are hardship. She has no charge over it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have anything else to say? Okay. Well,
Any other conversation, any other
any
discussion?
other questions or
I have
conversations?
one question. How far is it out of compliance in number of feet? Is it,
Wade, it's like real close, but they all are down there.
like 6 feet?
Yeah, it's like because that road moved so much, it's made it a long ways, and it's you know, the option is you're going to force her to have to move her home.
Right, if you
How
had to
many
move it,
feet, though?
how far back would you have to move it if you had to move it?
Well, if you move it, there's no difference in cost of moving it 1 foot, 20 feet.
Well,
It's just expensive.
22 feet.
Yeah, it's 22 feet. Yeah.
You'd have to move it 22 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I can, and actually, we honestly, we can't afford to rebuild the house and move it.
Well, and
And
then
we would prefer to.
You have another issue too.
you got another issue too. If you start moving it back, you're going to be in violation of other portions of the ordinance by moving it back. It is definitely a hardship. Right now, she's in a line. She's in a row with their neighbors.
Right.
You will set her back further than her neighbors. You know what I mean? And there's portions of the ordinance that talk about keeping the houses lined up with other houses in some places.
So
Others-
it keeps it
other-
in harmony with the
Yeah.
circumstances. Good.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
No, that's it.
Do I hear a motion to do something
Can you
here?
call the question? Yeah? Let's have a vote.
Do we have a motion to accept the variance?
That can be, do we have to vote for or against? I
Yeah,
vote that,
Well, we have to-
I vote that we.
have
You
to
need
have a vote.
to, someone needs to make a motion to approve or not approve the variance.
I move
And
that
then
we
a
approve
second.
the variance.
Okay. Second? You've got a piece of paper there, right? If you're going to accept the variance, right forward. You done, John?
Yeah.
This is-
Okay, it's unanimous that we accept, that we give them a variance.
Yay.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Could you hang around just one extra minute, Sam?
Yeah.
You gotta finish your agenda first.
Right, and I've got this has to do with the agenda, under old business. The next item on the list would be old business. And I need 10 for this old business. Yeah. I just wanted to say that, under old business, to inform this board that last year in May, we asked the town commissioners to approve or not approve letting the building inspector handle any lifts. We were getting a good number of lifts, and not letting the building inspector handle lifts without coming to this board. That way it would save the owners $175 plus one extra hearing or something like that. So, we voted 4-0 to take it to the Board of Commissioners. The Board of Commissioners took up the case. They sent it back to Planning and Zoning, which you're a member of, So planning and zoning discussed this issue, and then they came back to the board saying that we should leave it as it is, and it was probably because of the 25-foot setback.
Yeah, it was because of the setback issue and the fact that we really shouldn't have been having as many of them come as they were. I'm not on the board, I'm actually the planning director.
Okay.
But as the planning director, we changed our policy to make sure that we inform people what a hardship actually is, and that there's no need to, just because you can't put it, there's not a hardship. Do you follow me? If you've got somewhere else for it to go. And that's what was happening. They were all coming here trying to get it to be put where they wanted it to be put, when there really wasn't a hardship.
Okay. So the sole purpose.
So we stopped them. We've stopped that. We've not had one of them in a while.
But if you still have one in the future, it
It's
has to
gonna
come
come
here.
here, yeah.
Okay. And that's what we were trying to give you the authority to go in and do that. But I understand because of the 25-foot setback that it
Yeah.
has to come here no matter what.
Most of them wanted to put them in the side setbacks, which is, our houses are only 5 feet off the property lines.
Right.
And when you put a 4-foot lift in a setback, you're encroaching on your neighbors. Yeah.
Okay. And I just wanted to bring that to this board to let you
Yeah.
guys know and put it on the record officially that it had been disapproved for that reason.
Is that it?
Yeah, thank you. Okay, next item is new business. Does anybody have any new business?
We have a case next month.
We have a case next month. Everybody put that, it'll be the first month.
The third
Monday.
It'll be the 16th.
So, Mandy, I know that I'm going to be in Milwaukee that day.
Okay.
So,
Just send me an email.
I will.
You can I'll send out information.
Okay.
Pretty soon about it. So,
You guys need-
Yeah.
just let me know so I have it in writing, and then I'll sort of in my email to everyone that I always send, I'll sort of make a statement like, you guys need to come.
you need, the
Don't forget.
quorum is in jeopardy.
Yeah.
Okay. Last item is the adjournment. I hear a motion to end this meeting.
I make a motion.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Uh,
Thank you, sir.